Indonesia is known for its impressive landscapes, cultural diversity and friendly people. But what is life really like there? Here are 30 pros and cons of living in Indonesia. If you like the content, you can leave me a donation via the link or simply scan the QR code with your mobile phone. Thank you for any support. Advantages of Indonesia: low cost of living. Rent, food and services are often very cheap compared to Western countries. Fantastic nature. From white sandy beaches to lush jungles, Indonesia offers an incredible variety of natural wonders. Warm climate. The tropical climate ensures pleasant temperatures all year round. Friendly and open people. Indonesian culture is characterized by hospitality and warmth. Diverse culture and tradition. With over 300 ethnic groups, there is an incredible diversity of languages, customs and festivals. Enjoy your meal. Indonesia offers a huge variety of delicious foods, from nasi goreng to satay. Impressive diving and snorkeling areas. Raja Ampat, Komodo and Bali are just some of the world-famous diving spots. Relaxed pace of life. In many regions things are quieter and more relaxed than in Western countries. Affordable household and service staff. Many expats can afford a housekeeper or a driver. Thriving expat community. There are many international communities in Jakarta, Bali and other hotspots. Good medical care in larger cities. Jakarta, Surabaya and Bali have hospitals of international standard. Relatively simple visa options for long-term stays. There are different visa options for expats and digital nomads. Many opportunities for entrepreneurship. Indonesia is a growing economy with many business opportunities. Wide range of leisure activities: surfing, hiking, visiting temples. There is hardly any boredom. Low taxes for individuals. Income tax for private individuals is often lower than in Western countries. Diverse island world. With over 17,000 islands, there is always something new to discover, from Bali to Sumatra. Strong family values and sense of community. The culture is very family and community-oriented, which creates a strong social network. Relatively low crime rate in rural areas. Away from the big cities, life is often safer than in many Western metropolises. Affordable and varied accommodation. Whether a simple homestay or luxury villa, there is suitable accommodation for every budget. Possibility of remote work and digital nomad scene. Especially in Bali, there are many co-working spaces and a large community of remote workers. Cheap domestic travel. Flights, buses and trains are often inexpensive, allowing you to explore the country inexpensively. Spiritual and religious diversity. Bali is known for its Hindu temples, while Java is home to impressive mosques and Borobudur, the largest Buddhist temple in the world. Diverse festivals and celebrations. From Nyepi, Balinese New Year, to Vesak, there are many colorful celebrations. Strong street food culture. Warungs, small street restaurants, offer authentic Indonesian dishes at unbeatable prices. Opportunity to easily learn new languages. Bahasa Indonesia is relatively easy to learn because it has a phonetic spelling and does not have complicated tenses. Disadvantages of Indonesia. Traffic chaos in big cities. Traffic jams are a big problem, especially in Jakarta. Pollution. Plastic waste, air pollution and illegal slash and burn farming are serious challenges. Natural disasters. Indonesia lies on the Pacific Ring of Fire and is prone to earthquakes, volcanic eruptions and tsunamis. Bureaucracy and corruption. Administration can be slow and cumbersome, often requiring additional fees. Language barrier. Outside the tourist centers, English is not spoken everywhere, especially in rural areas. Unreliable internet connection. Outside of major cities, the internet can be slow and unstable. High import tariffs. Electronics, luxury items and imported foods are expensive. Lack of public transport. Apart from Jakarta, there are hardly any well-developed public transport systems. Cultural differences and hierarchies. Western directness is often perceived as rude, hierarchies are strongly pronounced. Strict drug laws. Drug offenses are punished extremely harshly, including the death penalty. Lack of equality. Women and minorities often have fewer rights than in Western countries. High humidity. The tropical climate can be uncomfortable for some, especially during the rainy season. Diseases and health risks. Dengue fever, malaria and poor hygiene standards can be a problem. Strong religious influences. Indonesia is the country with the largest Muslim population, which affects public life, e.g. alcohol sales. Difficulties in acquiring property for foreigners. Foreigners can only own land under strict conditions. Noise and sound levels. In cities and tourist areas it can be quite noisy early in the morning due to traffic, construction work and the calling of the muezzins. Irregular electricity and water supply. Power outages or water shortages are more common in rural areas or on smaller islands. Slow authorities and bureaucracy. Whether it's visa extensions or business registration, administrative processes can be tedious. Cultural expectations of clothing and behavior. In many regions, especially outside of Bali, foreigners are expected to dress and behave more conservatively. Road conditions and driving style. Traffic is often chaotic and many roads are poorly maintained. Limited access to Western products. Certain foods, cosmetics or medicines are difficult to find or very expensive. Difficulties in recycling and disposal. There is hardly any waste separation, and waste often ends up in nature or is burned. High air pollution. In big cities in Jakarta and other metropolises, air quality can be very poor. Bureaucratic hurdles for starting a business. It is difficult for foreigners to start their own business because many permits and local partners are required. No or poor social insurance. There is hardly any social security or state support in the event of unemployment or illness. Indonesia has many advantages, but also challenges. Those who appreciate a warm climate, a relaxed lifestyle and low costs will love the country. However, if you cannot cope with traffic chaos, bureaucracy and environmental problems, you should think carefully about whether Indonesia is the right destination for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for even more travel ideas and inspiration. Do you already know my other videos?